Have you ever felt the exhaustion of trying to make someone understand you, of searching for the right words, only to feel them slip away as you speak? Only to be met with blank stares, quick judgments, or the sense that your words are falling on deaf ears? It's like pouring your energy into a vessel that can't hold it, watching your efforts leak away, leaving you emptier than before. But what if you stopped explaining yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you, to those who have already made up their minds? The relief is immediate. A quiet exhale you didn't know you needed, a gentle release of tension you've carried for too long. Your worth isn't up for debate, and your dreams don't require a jury's approval. You are allowed to hold your vision close, even if no one else sees it yet. True peace comes from walking away from the need to justify your existence, from letting go of the urge to convince others of your value. This isn't about being cold or shutting people out. It's about honoring your energy and protecting your spirit from unnecessary battles. When you stop auditioning for a role in someone else's story, you reclaim your power and step fully into your own narrative. You redirect your energy into your own growth, joy, and relationships with those who truly see you, who celebrate your authentic self. Your truth doesn't need external validation to be real. It stands on its own, quietly resilient. Your feelings and dreams are legitimate simply because they are yours, and that is enough. When you stop seeking approval, you find your power was inside you all along, waiting for you to notice. This is the first step toward harnessing your true superpowers, embracing your story, your voice, and your path. It begins with letting go, getting quiet, and allowing your life to be the only explanation you ever need. Sometimes silence is the most eloquent answer. Sometimes the most revolutionary act is simply choosing not to explain, and in that choice, you find your freedom. When people try to limit you, it's rarely about you. It's about their own fears and insecurities. Often the boundaries they set are simply reflections of the walls they've built around themselves, not a true measure of your potential. Your courage can make others uncomfortable, so they try to shrink your dreams to fit their comfort zone. The more you reach for what they never dared, the more they may try to pull you back, hoping you'll stay where it feels safe for them. They'll warn you of risks not to protect you, but to protect themselves from facing their own untried ambitions. Their warnings are echoes of their own regrets, disguised as concern for your well-being. Trying to convince them is futile. You're not arguing logic, but their emotional narrative. Their resistance isn't about facts, it's about the stories they tell themselves to justify staying small. Every moment spent justifying your path to someone committed to fear is a moment lost from your journey. Your energy is precious. Don't waste it trying to win approval from those who are afraid to change. Their cage is built from the same bars that confine them. Don't let it become yours. The prison of their doubts doesn't have to be your reality. Your job isn't to dismantle their worldview or make them brave. You can't force someone to see beyond their own limitations. Your job is to be brave for yourself and recognize their limitations aren't yours. You are free to choose a different path, even if you walk it alone. When someone doubts you, hear the unspoken, "I'm scared, I wouldn't be brave enough." Their doubt is a mirror of their own fears, not a prophecy about your future. Respond with compassion, not defensiveness. Understand their fear, but don't let it dictate your choices. Don't absorb their fear, just nod, smile, and keep walking. Let their worries roll off your shoulders as you move forward. You're responsible for your calling, not their comfort. Your purpose is yours alone to fulfill. Don't let their cage become your reality. Step into the world beyond their limits and claim your freedom. Your dreams deserve freedom, not permission. Give yourself the space to soar, even if others choose to stay grounded. Let their fears stay theirs. Keep moving forward. Every step you take is a step away from their cage and closer to your own horizon. The only limits that matter are the ones you accept. Choose freedom and let your courage lead the way. In a world that rewards noise, we mistake silence for weakness. But intentional silence is a powerful presence, a sanctuary for your own voice. When faced with judgment or doubt, our instinct is to defend ourselves. But sometimes the strongest response is no response at all. Silence is a shield, a quiet confidence that says, "My peace matters more than your opinion." It takes strength to resist the bait of argument and trust that your truth doesn't need frantic defense. When you don't engage, negativity has nowhere to land. You remain centered, refusing to let someone else's storm become your weather. Silence is a choice to value your inner peace over the need to be right. It's a dignified refusal to participate in chaos. This isn't emptiness. its power, intention, and self-respect. Sometimes the loudest statement is made in silence. Protect your energy. Let your calm speak for you. Your sanctuary is found in quiet strength. Silence isn't just a shield, it's a window for insight. When you stop defending and start listening, you hear what's beneath others' words. Fear, insecurity, envy. You become an observer, not a participant in their drama. In silence, people reveal their true motivations and anxieties. You learn more from their reaction to your quiet than from any argument. This clarity helps you decide where to invest your trust and vulnerability. Silence is a tool for discernment and self-regulation. When criticized, choose stillness. Ground yourself, breathe, and refuse to let their words hijack your emotions. You reclaim your power by deciding how to respond, not reacting impulsively. Your mind is a garden. Silence is how you tend it, refusing to water the weeds of doubt. Protect your fertile ground for self-belief, joy, and purpose. Your peace is your most valuable asset. Let silence be the gatekeeper of your mind. Choose what you allow to take root. Guard your inner garden fiercely. The world divides not just by wealth or status, but by the size and openness of our minds, shaping how we see ourselves and others. Small minds operate from fear and scarcity, always on guard, seeing your success as a threat to their own sense of security. They judge, criticize, and try to shrink your dreams to fit their limited worldview, often projecting their own doubts onto you. Big minds, however, see abundance and endless possibility, believing there's enough for everyone to thrive. They're inspired by your courage, uplift your spirit, and genuinely celebrate your growth and achievements. Trying to explain your dreams to a small mind is like describing the vast ocean to someone who's only ever seen a puddle. It's beyond their experience. It's not your job to expand their perspective or convince them. It's your job to protect your dream and nurture it. Choose your confidants wisely. Surround yourself with those who ask, "How can we make this happen?" instead of "Why would you even try?" Your circle of trust is sacred. Not everyone deserves a seat at your table or access to your vision. Discerning between small and big minds is essential for a wholehearted, fulfilling life. Protect your energy and share your heart only with those who can honor, respect, and nurture it. Don't let small minds shrink your vision or dim your light. Stand tall in your truth. Find your tribe of big thinkers, people who dream boldly and encourage you to do the same. Let your dreams breathe and expand in the company of those who see your potential and want to see you soar. Your future depends on the company you keep. Choose expansively and watch your world transform. In a world obsessed with instant results, patience is a forgotten superpower. We want success overnight, but true mastery takes time, like a slow cooker, not a microwave. Patience isn't passive. It's disciplined, focused work done quietly and consistently. Meaningful things are built brick by brick, day by day, without the need for applause. Constantly explaining yourself is like lifting the lid on a slow cooker, disrupting the process. Trust the process, let your work simmer, and resist the urge to seek validation at every step. The quiet, patient worker builds a foundation that lasts. The loudest boast rarely endures. The silent, steady effort wins. Patience and silent action are an unstoppable force. The work itself is the reward. Results are the byproduct. Let your progress unfold quietly. Build in silence. Trust the slow burn. Your masterpiece is worth the wait. Let patience be your secret weapon. There's sacred power in working on your dreams privately. A new idea is fragile. Protect it from premature feedback and outside opinions. When you share too soon, you expose your vision to the winds of doubt and fear. Be the quiet architect, shut the door, do the work, and let your vision grow strong within you. You're the only one who needs to believe in it at first. This process builds self-trust and reliance on your own intuition. Each silent day of effort is a vote for yourself. Internal validation is more powerful than any external praise. Embrace the quiet architect's role. Let your next move be a secret. Nurture your goals in private commitment. Fall in love with the process, not the announcement. Build your castle stone by stone, unseen. Protect your creative energy. Reveal your work only when it's unshakable. Let your results need no explanation. There comes a point when words are irrelevant. You can spend your life explaining, or you can build a life that speaks for itself. Let your growth, success, and peace be your rebuttal. When you focus on the work, results speak with clarity words never could. The degree on the wall, the thriving business, the joyful life, these are the arguments. You don't defeat critics with comebacks, you outgrow their perspective. By the time your results speak, you won't care about proving anyone wrong. Stop rehearsing responses, channel that energy into your craft. Build something beautiful, master your skill, and find your peace. Let your life be the evidence. The loudest statement is a well-lived life. Let your results speak so loudly you don't have to say a word. Focus on building, not defending. Your actions are your legacy. Let your life be your final word. Embracing silence and patience is an act of courage in a noisy world. It's choosing to trust yourself over the crowd's opinions. Your worth is inherent. Your truth doesn't need a megaphone. Silence is your power, your shield, classroom, and sanctuary. Patience is your faith in the process and your commitment to mastery. Together, they free you from the exhausting task of managing others' perceptions. Today, give yourself permission to be quiet. You don't owe anyone an explanation for your joy, dreams, or peace. Your only job is to protect your light and let it shine. Let go of the need to be understood or right. Find courage in stillness and strength in patience. Trust the quiet, unseen work you're doing. Let your actions be your words, your growth your argument, your peace your victory. Step out of the courtroom and into your real life. In the quiet, you'll find your freedom and your true, magnificent self.